Hey, Rahul, this is the Global Digest think tank group. Hey, what are you doing and what is your background? Why don't you let us know, please?
I am Rahul Pawar from India, sir, from Delhi, and currently living in Gurugram. And currently, I am working with Defense and Security Alert magazine. It's India's and we can say in world best magazine. The owner of the DSA magazine is Sri Pawan Agarwal, sir. He is the CEO of the Defense and Security Alert magazine. And currently, I am working as an assistant editor there.
India 3.5 front reality, something like that. What do you mean 3.5?
Like if we talk about our national security, sir, there will be many complications. And if we go to a 3.5, so there is a one side which is Pakistan, and there is another side which is China. And there is also a third front also, which is nowadays we can say maybe or not be, but it's a Bangladesh. And if we talk about point 0.5, it's all like going to be cover our terrorism, sleeper cells, like a internal threat which India going to be facing nowadays. And still, if we go to a history also, it's facing. So that is the biggest problem for any country, sir, in the world, which is a internal threat. So that is a zero point 0.5, sir.
I see. I see. So you want to say India is facing three fronts, military challenges, three front. I mean, India security challenges, and point five is you want to say terrorism. It's not state, but it's a non-state. It's you want to categorize as point.
Sir, always if we go to a history, there's many attacks happen in India, and all these attacks are going to be, we can say, blame of Pakistan only, and that is true also. We are keep on speaking at United Nation level also that Pakistan is a national threat, and it's also for a world threat also. Uh, let's take many examples of a history. We have seen the Osama bin Laden also, who have done a 9/11 attack in United States of America. So these kind of threats are we can find in Pakistan, Afghanistan also. So these are the internal threats, like they keep the country away from the development and the foreigner investments we can't get due to these attacks, sir. So we can totally blame Pakistan for all these attacks which happen in India, and we have proved also many times, and we have kept our voice and raised our voice in United Nations platforms also regarding this. And we have seen that Pakistan occupied Kashmir, where the Pakistan have illegally, like uh, we can say in Hindi, like kabza hai uska wahan par. And in that particular area in POK, they are having a launch pad also. And many time our Indian Air Force, our Indian Army have destroyed it, countered those launch pads, and they are going to be made. So currently, we have seen the Operation Sindoor, which India have done recently in Pakistan last year. So at that time, also there are many launch pads of terrorism which were there in Pakistan. And Pakistan एक तरह से जन्नी है सर terrorism की, particularly in India. Pakistan is doing this only because Pakistan want to occupy or capture some and anyhow our Jammu and Kashmir, which is a India's part, not Pakistan part. And we have several agreements also with our Raja Hari Singh at that time of a partition in 1947. After 1947, we have done an agreement also with the Jammu and Kashmir. And at that time, the king of that Jammu and Kashmir was a Raja Hari Singh, and then our Indian army, gone there and captured the uh, some parts of Jammu and Kashmir. But the terrorism and the Pakistan army were entered in that area properly, and they have made several posts also. So if we go through a history, sir, there's many things happened, and all the evidence and all these things are like behind Pakistan only. Pakistan is like a factory of a terrorism who is keep on producing every year and keep on growing their launch pad. We can say in simple words that Pakistan not doing investments or like transformation for their people or their country. They are investing the whole money in a terrorism, and they want India, Jammu and Kashmir, anyhow, somehow, they want the India's territory. So that if we go about the force which India and Pakistan had in 1947, in 1965, in 1971, and in 1999, that Kargil war. The four wars are the best examples.
You want to point out Pakistan is the behind the terrorists in India most of the time. Particularly, as you said, Pakistan provide money or invested money for terrorism.
We have that evidence, and many times in a United Nation, India have shown that those evidence also, and we have seen the proof also that after showing those evidence, Pakistan got a blacklist also and grey list also in an international platform. And we all whole world knows that Pakistan is a factory of terrorism. They are not investing those money and all the investment for their people or infrastructure for a good health. Nothing they are doing. They are just like a terrorism hub. I can say a great example at present time. Like Pakistan also captured the Baluchistan, which is not a part of a Pakistan. Now a Baluch army or their people are they want to freedom from them. So they keep on attacking and Pakistan army. And I am getting an update daily in the news also. We are getting that many Baluchistans have killed Pakistan army, and we are keep on seeing that Baluchistan want an independent country from, and they want to keep away from the Pakistan. But the internal wars are going on, keep on going on. So Pakistan want anyhow somehow the part of our countries and land for the terrorism hub.
So in last year November 2025, the Red Fort blast. You know what is terrorist organization name, and they get any money from Pakistani government? What kind of support from Pakistani government? Do you have exact evidences?
Yes, sir, we have those evidence also, but these are the matter of national security. So government don't share those evidence with us also or and with civilians also. They keep on having secret and share with the different countries or investigation agencies also. They keep on sharing those things. So if we talk about a Red Fort attack, we have seen this time, which is a greatest and game changing point from my point of view, that in a history also, if we see in the past years, terrorism, the people who are terror, who are proper terrorist, they are not too much educated. But now we are in a 21st century, so we have keep on seeing that they are very much now capable, and many engineers, many white collar person, we can say, who are doctor also, they are now become a terrorist for some funding or there is many psychological warfare is also going on, which change the people's mind also, and educated people also get influence from it. So terrorism, if we talk about the Red Fort attack, this time it's a game changing. Like we have seen a white collar attack. So they are very educated doctors who become a terrorist, and they are in India in a Faridabad University. We have found it, and there is a lot of RDX. We have found it this time, and they have planned
A
not only in Red
professor
Fort.
from university.
Yes, sir. Yeah, professor also were included, and they planned a big attack, like having a I think 30, 40 cars around. They planned like they will put RTX in them, and they will place those cars in a different cities of India, nearby temples also, nearby where we attack. But somehow we are like maybe capable of it, and our internal intels and agencies have played a vital role in it, and they have captured at a very soon and at a very present time. And currently all those terrorism like terrorists were found, and we have countered them, and currently they are under our keep on going. National intelligence agency also, NIA also involved, and many internal security agencies also there who are keep on investigating now currently. And I want to update you with one more news, that yesterday we again got a news about a rescue alert the India regarding this, that again there is planning a big attack near a red fort only. So they keep on attacking like they are involved in the internal attack. So like they are hiding and where they are doing, because they are mixed up with our professionalism. So we can't find them easily. So that is the biggest threat and biggest problem for any country in the world. I am confirming it 100%, sir, because those who are found every time, every year, and if we go to a history also, they all are Muslims category. They all are Muslim, and they all Muslims. If we go, we have identified them, their cards and all. They all are having a connection with Pakistan. We have seen the transactions also and everything. They are totally connected with the Pakistan. So these terrorists are properly from Pakistan. We have 100% sure about it, because I want to convey one very like a very particular thing, that in our Jammu Kashmir sector area, uh, that area is geographically very like lacking behind a security purpose. There is lot of lacks behind there uh, due to some geographical factors. So they are making like uh, they are digging up the land, and they keep on crossing another side from Pakistan. They keep the digging and they cross that in India, and they keep on coming in India. So in Jammu Kashmir, we can't find them easily like this, because they all are like Muslims. Majority peoples are there who are living, and very less quantity of Hindus are there in that area. So we can't find them easily, and our maximum force are deployed in Jammu and Kashmir. So they are keep on coming from there, and they start getting a education also, proper education, and after that they came here also. So the professionalism now become a white collar terror attack. Now they are getting a proper support and proper educated. So we can't find them more easily like before we find. So that is the biggest problem, sir, nowadays.
You said last year, November, Red Fort blast was backed by Pakistan, and terrorists was from Pakistan, as you said. Indian army has all this information, who is the attacker, the organization of terrorists, organization name, and who are supporting terrorists and who are connecting with terrorists. Indian government has information is classified documents, so public cannot know. You said India has all these classified documents, including a professor for university, even involved in the terrorist activity.
I can say that before 1999, when there was a plane hijack in our India, and the flight was going out from India. At that time, we have seen that Afghanistan ISI was behind it, and at that time also, sir, in 1999, Pakistan was behind it, and those terrorist group in Pakistan, they they contacted like Afghanistan terrorism, like terrorist is a brother. So they get like properly a management, and after those plannings in 1999, they have done a Kandahar hijack in India, and take that flight from India, and somehow, or like we can say, they get landed that flight to Kandahar in Afghanistan. Those terrorists. So I can say this is the biggest example of that time, that Afghanistan at that time was behind it. But now we have seen that America is gone from Afghanistan, and Afghanistan is now become a different like ideology also little. They're getting a different now. Talibanese are now governing. There are government in Afghanistan. Uh, so now the things are like very different. Now India having a good relationship in Afghanistan. India is keep on investing in Afghanistan. They are making infrastructure, schools, dams, and hospitals also. And India is keep on supplying food also in Afghanistan. And now I can say that today in 21st century I am standing. So India having a good relationship with Afghanistan. And at this time, Pakistan is only the factory which is keep on running and making and producing terrorism. So only a Pakistan is nowadays is the biggest problem, because if we go to a Middle East also, they can't come here easily, because India is a landlocked country from northern side, and from southern side, India cover a sea also, Indian Ocean, Bay of Bengal. So it's not easy for the Middle East like terror groups to enter in India, so they can't come. But I can't say that they are not only behind it, because funding is the biggest problem, and funding is the biggest thing that they are keep on transmitting with each other. So they maybe there will be a funding they are getting, and Pakistan getting a keep on funding also from different banks, and like from our European nations also. Pakistan keep on getting loan also. So where the Pakistan was investing those loans or those all money, where they are investing, they are not doing any infrastructure, they are not developed anything. So they are keep on producing terrorism only. So terrorists always want money also, because without money they can't like expand the terrorism. They always need gun, bullets, and food also they always want. So Pakistan keep on investing there, and the training was still going on. I can say after the Operation Sindoor in 2025, which India had done. So now at present 2026, sir, uh, 70 plus launch pad again got developed in POK. We have seen from a satellite image also that they have developed again a launch pad, and they are keep on giving a training to terrorism, that those terrorists, and it's still going on and still going on. So we need international support and international platform to counter this part, sir.
You see, most terrorists in India are backed by Pakistan, as you said. In 1990, deny terrorist is a traditional terrorist group, and 2025 last year November, terrorist is, you said, is a non-traditional terrorist. You mean non-traditional terrorist mean it's biochemical or any such weapon they use during terrorism? Because you said a lot of intellectual, educated people involved in 2025, and they use any biochemical.
We have seen that at present time in 2025 that nearby Red Fort attack which was happened recently. So we have found RDX in a very large quantity, and Intel is saying that, and reports are saying that this is just a starting for India, that they are going to attack a biological attack also soon. There we are going to be seen in India. The situation will keep on going like this because we have found some samples and planning graph and diagrams also properly from those educated doctors and professors, and in that we have found a one book also in which there is written that they are making and planning something related to a biological weapon. So this is the biggest problem, and soon we are going to be see this because if we talk about RDX and all the blast and guns, weapons, they are easily to have like handle those things and easily to get available also. But biological weapon is not a easy task to handle it like normally. So educated doctors who are very educated and like have a specialized and specialization in a education related to biological weapon, they are going to be make properly somehow, like hiding somewhere in India or outside India. They will plan and make it properly, and they will going to be test, uh, and maybe soon the world are going to be seen a biological weapon also, biological attack also very soon. And I can say that the whole world already have seen this, the coronavirus. So at a time of COVID, the whole world have seen the biological weapon, and at that time also, China is behind it, who have made it in a laboratory. In so, I think biological weapon is also a very biggest problem soon, because we can handle the gun and bomb blast all these things, but biological weapon we have seen that how the side effects are going to be happen, and how in a large quantity they are going to be counter up country to country peoples. So biological weapon is the biggest problem nowadays, and if the terrorism got these things, then I don't know what kind of situation going to be happen soon in the world, sir. Yeah, we have found a written statement in those book which we have found related to those terrorists. In that book particular, they have written something related to a biological weapon. So maybe they are going to be soon going to be use it. No, this time they have not included those things, but soon we are going to be find it, sir.
So why did you say last year bomb is a non-traditional terrorist?
Sir, the way they are planning it and the educated doctors they have planned it and planned it like this. So uneducated terrorists can't plan and like this properly. So they have planted and planned it in a like proper way that the term white collar attack, white collar terrorism. So they are only the one who can handle those blast, or they are able to make properly those weapons. So we can say that uh, in India's history, I can say, sir, that we have first time we have found a educated white collar terrorism attack, uh, which is happened last first step we can say, and soon we are going to be see that biological weapon attack also going to be happen in India, and maybe and somehow like we are like keep on trying and developing those things so that those things will not happen in India. anywhere in a country. So we keep on raising our voice in our international platforms also, that these things need to be cleared out, and we have to stop those terrorism funding countries or group. We need to take a strict action behind them. Who are the countries or who are the funding organizations who are funding those things to terrorism? We have to clear out those things, sir. So let's see what will happen regarding this, sir.
Yes.
Properly we can't trace that from where it had happened. So we have countered a cyber attack also in India, and I can say that in world is also facing this problem nowadays. At that time, China was behind it, from where like some China is funding either someone group also there, a private organizations also there who got a funding in China. So from there, I have seen that last year only there is a cyber attack in India's government server. So this is not only India's problem also. We have seen that many other countries also these kind of things are start happening related to a cyber attack. The way of terrorism or the way of attacking is keep on developing and like keep on moving towards a new way of warfare. So I think in future many things going to be happen new, and we are going to be learn a new theories and new way of attacking with the educated peoples.
I see. So that was last year's terrorist attacks in India, and I don't know. Last time I talked with one of Pakistani's police officer. He also scholar, researcher, and he also mentioned a lot of terrorists are linked in Bangladesh.
Uh, Currently, I am doing a research related to a Bangladesh, like how the new government is formed and what is happened in a Bangladesh. We have seen. So I want to convey a one thing, like uh, Tariq Rahman, who is currently a PM of Bangladesh. Uh, He is he is not a like simple thing. We can find him. He is properly a, I can say, funding, or he is doing many illegal activities in Bangladesh. So if we talk about mm, at that time when his mother was in a power, so those time I can say that uh, they he is like getting a funding and transmitting money laundering from Bangladesh to other countries. He, we have seen many transactions also at that time, and those time there was a government of Sheikh Hasina, and in 2008 we have seen that Sheikh Hasina start an inquiry and make an internal committee for those inquiries, and many cases, I think 157 cases were there at that time on our Rahman. So I want to say one thing that something big conference is there behind Sheikh Hasina's government, which got collapsed, and Sheikh Hasina need to evacuate from a Bangladesh and came to India. Something big is going to be happening at that time, and our internal agencies also keep on telling India also that something is happening. So um, when the Tariq Rahman, like their government was there when his mother was living. So like before 2028, 2008, before 2008, when his mother government was there, I want to say one thing that at that time, so they are keep on funding the Northeast terrorism groups at that time, and they are doing money laundering.
A new prime minister, Rahman. You want to say he was involved in money laundering and also financing or financial network with the terrorist group from different country or different terrorist organization under her mother prime minister before Sheikh Hasina government. How much he was involved at the time?
Actually, I was reading and collecting a data at this time also. So currently, I am like keep on researching and keep on finding these things. So I have found many things in those data on a Wikipedia also, and at the internet also. You will going to be find those data, and those are the proper sourcing data. We are going to find that in 2008. Uh, you know, you know, who was before Bangladesh, like who is like sitting that per chair after Sheikh Hasina. So his relation with Sheikh Hasina uh, got some problem, and the situation, or we can say the relationship before 2008, they both are having, they get some problem in those relationship, and that at that time and got away, like get away from each other. And after those things, Sheikh Hasina make a committee properly, and he is also one of the proper who was doing a money laundering also, and who is planning something like small attacks which happen internally in Bangladesh. So he is also one of them who is doing this, and we have found many more things in those data. And currently, I am doing a research on it only. So evidence totally saying these things, that the government which collapsed, the Sheikh Hasina's government which collapsed, many big international organizations were there behind it. I can say that there is some Saint Martin Island also in Bangladesh, which is strategically very important, and America always want that island so that he can keep an eye on India also, and properly we can say our rival China, what China is doing. So America always want a proper space for a military base. He always request India also, Pakistan also. In Afghanistan, we have seen that he was there for many years. He was there in Afghanistan, and after the Trump government come and he left there. So US, United Nations, I think United Nations, that platform, we have to speak on that also regarding this matter which happened. So US was also behind it. So some controversy happened, and currently I am keep on collecting proof also, because when you are doing research, we need proper proofs and proper like agreements or cases which what happened, and we need a primary data also. 18 months in Bangladesh, this prime minister got imprisonment at a time of a Sheikh Hasina. 18 months in Bangladesh. And after 18 months, he was out of a Bangladesh. Somehow he escaped from Bangladesh, and he was in a London in UK, which is currently today a prime minister of a Bangladesh. So something big is going to be happen at a time of a Sheikh Hasina, and the government collapse like this. And the majority of the people which were there in Bangladesh are Muslims. So from East Pakistan, which from a Pakistan, and at that time Bangladesh was known as a East Pakistan. So at the time also we have helped the Bangladesh, and currently today also we are standing with Bangladesh, and we are always there for a support, and like what kind of support they are need. And I want to say one thing, that at a northeast side, which is a eastern command of India, so the eastern command is at a very high alert, because the situation at the east is very complicated nowadays, and the government which took place now, like we can say Tariq Rahman, so he is the terrorism properly involved in a terrorism groups. So I can say that many international organizations are there who are supporting. So we need to keep finding more evidence so that we can counter those things and make our proper research and report, and we can present to the whole world that what's going on it.
So you want to say current prime minister, current Bangladesh prime minister was present for 18 months during Sheikh Hasina government because he was involved with terrorism. And
Yes,
now
sir.
he become a prime minister in Bangladesh, and India is worried there will be a lot of terrorists will be based in Bangladesh and a lot of connection with terrorism, including from Pakistan or different country, mostly Muslim-backed terrorism. So India is worried about there will be a lot of terrorists will find opportunity or base in Bangladesh, something like that.
Yes, sir.
I see.
Because mm, after these things had happened and the situation which was currently now in Bangladesh, I can say that this government at past also when his mother was at that time PM. So Tariq Rahman mother at that time was PM, and they had the ideology to support the China properly. So today we have seen after many years that Tariq Rahman again come back to India after the Sheikh Hasina's government collapsed, and now today we are seeing that he's become a PM. So they are going to be support China also, and they are going to be start conducting a many launchpad. They are going to be make and terrorism activity from northeast also. We are going to be see in future also. So this kind of ideology which was they are holding from a history, they are not going to be keep like this only. So they are soon we are going to be see that China is also they are funding, and China is going to be invest in a Bangladesh also, and at those money they are not going to be develop Bangladesh. So they will keep on funding terrorism only, and Bangladesh will get support from Pakistan also. So many peoples and controversies there keep on going, and who is behind this government collapse. I can say without America, this thing can't be possible because America always want a base, and he told at that time of Sheikh Hasina's government also that we need send island also, and I can say that Hasina said no to America, and this thing had happened. We have seen all these scenarios and things what happened in Bangladesh now.
It is sure Yawa used to be terrorists in Bangladesh, and India is worried about that terrorists based in Bangladesh can also affect Northeast India, right? Assam, Tripura,
Yes,
or those places. It can be
Manipur.
I mean, it can be turbulent or terrorist activity in Northeast that India is worried about current prime minister because prime minister record his background record is not good, as you said. He has a lot of terrorist connection and terrorist support working. So India is worried. India is watching Bangladesh government nowadays. What will be next? But you said Sheikh Hasina was very bad relationship with America. They did not cooperate with America. Sheikh Hasina did not cooperate with America, and Sheikh Hasina did not allow America troop in Martin's Island. But do you think current Prime Minister Rahman will be better relation with America, and he will allow base in Martin Islands, American troop, and in spite current Prime Minister Rahman has background. I mean, he has a lot of terrorist background connection. Do you think he will be better cooperation with America compared to the Sheikh Hasina? This will be very complicated diplomacy and playing with the terrorism is complicated. How do you see?
I can give a two scenario. Uh, these two scenario will convey you a properly this thing is also happened and this thing is also happened. And now, if at this time, I will say that this government, Tariq Rahman government, who is currently a PM of a Bangladesh, they have a good relationship with China also. From history, we are seeing these things. So, and China never will allow or never want that America come there and very near, like at that island, which is very near to a China. And if the America come there, and the whole secret of a China get, everybody knows. So what will happen? Because America is technologically, military, and all over the thing. America is a superpower. They have the all those technology which nobody having it. So if the America entered at this area in Bangladesh and at that island, so China will never happen this. So maybe this will happen also, this will not happen also, because Tariq Rahman was in a UK in London. So maybe he is having a good relationship with international organizations also, with international big peoples also, power people, because this is not an easy task to get away from a Bangladesh and get settled for a many years in a United Nation, United Kingdom. So this is not a easy thing. So maybe he is having international support also, and China will never want that.
I mean, last year I talked with one of Indian Army general. He said already there was a U.S. militaries already present base or something like that. He said uh, one of Indian Army general. He was retired, and I mean, he agreed if U.S. Army base in Martin Islands, it is good for India, he said. Otherwise, uh, it's complicated with Bangladesh and China and those things. So he want U.S. Army base in Martin's Island because Bangladesh also allow Chinese base in the Chittagong Cox Bazar, something like that. It means India won US based India. So Bangladesh is complicated, allowing China as well as allowing US, also allowing terrorism, something like that. So Bangladesh is playing very complicated and very dangerous situation and security complicated in the Bay of Bengal and Northeast India and Burmese Bangladesh border too,
Which we usually say in India that I will say in Hindi, sir. So, अब बाप बड़ा ना भैया सबसे बड़ा रुपया. So the country who will pay more to Bangladesh, so that will country get opportunity to enter in a Bangladesh and make a military base. If US will going to be give more as apart from a China, then US will get, and if the China going to be pay more to a Bangladesh, so China will get an opportunity. So I can say that this is not an easy task for a US to enter in this area, because if we talk about a quad which they have made in a Indo-Pacific, they are saying that we are the quad will going to be cooperate with each other, and we are doing a maritime things. So they have made a quad so to counter a China. So they never will they, because this is not an easy task to enter in Bangladesh, because Bangladesh territory and China territory is very nearby, and US is very far away. So this is not an easy task for a US also to
Yeah.
enter like that easily.
Last UNA's government already allowed, isn't
I can say that there are many stage of agreement also always there when we buy anything from this country or we want to import that country. So by saying that or by saying in news also, it's a easy task by saying that we have allowed, but on paperwork, if we will go there, where we have not found any evidence like that in a paperwork that they have allowed like this only, sir. So news always be a rumor, and we can't like we can't say that rumor always be a true. So
Okay.
China will never allow like this, sir.
I see. So is this, I mean, you want to say it's very difficult to confirm exactly Bangladesh already allow US to base in Martin's Islands or not? It means still it is not publicly available. It probably is a kind of a classified document, right? Secret agreement between Bangladesh and US. So they did not publicly announce about those things. So we don't know exactly in detailed information.
If the US get the base in Bangladesh, so Trump always came in a news from a White House and publicly spoke that we have got a military base in Bangladesh, and now we are nearby at China. So Trump have this kind of scenario. So I can say that in like classified also, they have not agreed or any kind of agreement, because Yunus Yunus was at that position at a temporary base. So now Rahman, I think he is the main person, and he is going to sign or make MOU, any kind of agreement. So I will say that that was a properly not classified. It was just a rumor in a news, sir.
You see, so it means U.S. government and Bangladesh government did not officially announce. They did not publicly talk about U.S. base in Martin's Island so far. I mean, even though they may have classified or secret agreement, but you want to say current Prime Minister Rahman has he has authority to do MOU or agreement in his possession, right? So we have to wait and
Yes, sir.
see Rahman motive, what will be his next step.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Rohingya, I mean, there are a lot of terrorists. They were trained in Pakistan. Also, probably Bangladesh also support Pakistan, also support Rohingya, and a kind of a group. They, they were activity. They do activity between Bangladesh and Burma border.
Yeah, I'm surely I can say that this is true, because when the Yunus was a temporary position at that time in a Bangladesh, so we have seen that many Hindus were got killed, and very brutally they have killed, and we have proof also. We have many videos also how the way they are going to be killed, and publicly they have naked the Hindus in Bangladesh, those Muslims, and they cut piece by piece, and they burned naked only. So we have many proper proofs are there, and proper videos are there. We are having this, and the situation at a Bangladesh is currently very worse. Properly, those terrorists are properly a Muslim only, because in Bangladesh, majority of the people are Muslims, and in Pakistan also the majority of the people are Muslims, and those who were properly like Hindu Bengali, so they have crossed the Bangladesh and entered in India, and currently living in a Tripura northeast area of India. So those 2% Hindus who were left in a Bangladesh. So I think today we will not going to be find those Hindu also, because they are brutally killed. Last year we have seen that brutally killed. They were, so the situation is very improper in Bangladesh. So they are properly a Muslims only.
I see. I see. So there are various kinds of terrorism in Bangladesh, and you still have to find data, right? And also, the border between Bangladesh and Burma. The Rohingya terrorists are also there. Even most Rohingya terrorists or those leaders are trained in Pakistan or somewhere else. Even they are not Burmese or Bangladesh citizen. They are Pakistan citizen or other citizen. They came there and leading terrorist activity between Bangladesh and Burma. So that is very interesting. Even if most leaders are not local terrorist leader. They are from other places. They born in other countries,
Yes.
and then they did attacking or terrorist activity in the border between Bangladesh and Burma. And the other interesting is Rohingya are complaining genocide of military government, but Rohingya terrorists are cooperating with military and they get weapons from military in order to fight Arakan army. So it's paradox and inappropriate activity. So that is very a kind of funny things, I guess.
Okay. And I want to say something that in 2008, in we can say 26/11/2008, Pakistan had done a big attack in Mumbai in 2008. Many terrorists from a western side of Pakistan entered in India, and they entered in Mumbai and done a 26/11 attack in 2028 at the Mumbai Taj Hotel also, and many Indian where the crowd was there at that time. So many railway stations they chosen, many hotels they have chosen, and they brutally killed many Indians people or foreigners people also at that time. So after that attack, India has developed its own intelligence. That time in 2008, we have seen and faced that our intelligence got failed because we have not got a report properly on time that they have entered in India's territory. So after that 2008, uh, Shri Pawan Agarwal, CEO of Defense and Security Alert magazine, he started the magazine after 2008, and the motto of our magazine that I can say that we want to alert the India, and by many different topics we have chosen for a magazine, and we allow the many scholars and army persons and many diplomats also and many universities professor also who keep on writing and sharing their views and sharing the latest update, which will going to be help the India and India's national security to develop their own proper intel group. And I can say that this kind of initiatives, small initiatives, going to be help the India also. So I think the whole world need to keep like this only. So they also need a different small initiatives they have to take against the terrorism so that we can finish the terrorism from their root.
You see, so I see India has time to time there was a terrorist bomb and something like that.
Because terrorism always want to attack that area of that country where which is a capital of that country, and where they are going to be find many foreigners or Indian peoples also. So they have always attacked Delhi and Mumbai in those area. They always targeted those area. So the both city of Mumbai and Delhi are very crowded, and I can say that lot of money is circulating in these states. So they always target these kind of area. And if we talk about the Northeast, from my perspective, there's some insurgency problem always there in the Northeast. Many insurgencies groups were there, but at this time, our Home Minister Amit Shah have countered all these kind of problems. And currently in Northeast, there is no insurgencies group or no, there is nothing like terrorisms are there, nothing like that I have seen. Because after the Modi government came in 2014, they have countered these northeast area of insurgencies groups, and currently at this stage, India have provided many things to them, like they are providing education, providing land, money, so that they can start a new life. Those who have surrendered, they start a new life. So at this time, I can say in 2026, there is no insurgencies group in a northeast. If one or two will be there, then there will always be a 1-2 group uh, in some part, like away from India's territory or something. So at this time, we are not going to be face any problem from a northeast. There's no terrorism and no insurgencies group. I
Yeah,
am going to be speak about our Mamata Banerjee, who is a CM of a Bengal from a many year. So I can say that between India and Bangladesh border, there is a situation which is not a good, because they always Bangladeshis always cross the India's territory, which is a landlocked territory, and they cross it and entered in India. I can say they name it like migration is going on. So I think if the border security properly in that area, so this thing will not happen. So I can say that the situation of between the Bangladesh and India at that place, particular that place in Bangladesh and in Bengal, Bengal CM Mamata Banerjee, she has not properly handed this border. So the situation is not properly management in that area. So there is some problem is there, some gap is there in security gap in this area.
I see. So I don't know uh, current relationship between India and Bangladesh with the new Prime Minister Rahman.
Rahman, I can say this because he is a Muslim, Rahman, and we have seen that Rahman's mother and Rahman's mother's father was a rear admiral of a Bangladesh at that time. So if we got about a scenario, so at that time the Bangladesh was not a Bangladesh, that was a East Pakistan, I can say. Um, at that time, his father was a admiral, rear admiral of a Bangladesh. So I can say that they have some connection with the Pakistan also, and they always keep some supporting the China and at those insurgencies group which was before present in India. Currently, they are not there, but they always supported those group, funding them, and many money laundering things also happened in Bangladesh at when his mother was a PM, and Rahman was continuing and keep governing two parallel government at that time when his mother was a PM. So I can say that they have some relation with the Pakistan, and I can say that from India, our they invited our PM, but Modi ji was like busy with the AI summit which is going on in Bharat Mandapam, Delhi. So from our India's side, Om Birla, who is a speaker of our India, he he gone to Bangladesh, but they have not exchanged any kind of MOU or anything. They have not done, but they have invited Bangladesh PM, and we hope that we can continue our cooperation with the Bangladesh like before we have, so that the smoothly our Indian government also properly managed all the problems, and Bangladesh also. We want that this country get a stable proper PM. So I can say that in
So,
future also we are going to see.
I mean, before Sheikh Hasina government and India government has better relationship compared to any other Bangladesh government, right? So
Yeah.
current Bangladesh Prime Minister Rahman has very complicated. There will be a lot of terrorism. It's like he has a terrorist connection, something like that, and also Bangladesh is hosting Chinese Navy and also hosting U.S. Navy. scan you of those complicated things. So how will be played out by new Prime Minister Rahman? Very complicated Bangladesh and very complicated Bay of Bengal geopolitics. And India will be wait and see what is Rahman motive and what is Rahman next step. Thank you, Rahul.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving this wonderful opportunity, sir.